Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be yet again one more for the series of putting Blingo gear on someone else. Today's candidate for Blingo gear is going to be Chloe because I've been recently putting Mologoras in her for Wyvern. So she turned out to have some pretty insane stats. She's basically on Blingo gear on Pavel boots because she actually benefits from attack percentage. And yeah, she's not super fast, but around 180, but really high DPS stats. And I'm really curious on how much damage this would actually deal even on Wyvern. So before we begin, because we know that when we burn with her S3, it does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure it's a 4.2 multiplier or something like that. It's a really ridiculously high multiplier. So we're going to use her like that. But today, we're going to test it first in Wyvern. So I'm going to skip the whole Wyvern run, and I'm just going to go straight into the damage testing phase. And yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. She is still on Daydream Joker, so she should be dealing a lot of damage. And I do have something to add. She does not have attack buff. So I don't know how ridiculous it's going to be, but I'm still going to try without attack buff and on Daydream Joker. But Daydream Joker should do a lot of damage here, so let's see how much damage we can actually expect from this. Let's see it. 66k, no attack buff. That actually is very good. If she had attack buff, I'm pretty sure that would go over 70k. So with that test done, let's go into PvP and see how much damage she can do. Okay, PvP can wait. We still had to do a Soul Burn S3 on Wyvern with attack buff and Magic Nail in there. We had to do it. I wonder how much more damage it's going to do. So we're going to Soul Burn this time. I'm going to test it out again with a proper setup for damage. So let's see. So earlier we did 66k, so let's see how much more. That is 122k with Magic Nail. So it's double damage. Alright, fair enough. As you can see, it does a lot more damage than I thought it would do. Alright, so now hopefully that made you excited because we're going to use her in PvP now. We're going to swap her artifact possibly for Portrait just to do as much damage as possible, and that's going to be it. Let's jump into it. Here we go, first opponent. Now on the draft phase, we're going to draft Oxlots because I'm pretty sure she's got so much damage, and we're so interested on seeing her damage just raw that I wonder if I can just push her with Oxlots, Soul Burn, and just kill something like completely, right? That's something I'm wondering right now, but let's see it. I kind of want to see how much damage she can do. Also, I want to give a shout out to Kurai. I could not make an Ice Chloe video without bringing him up. So, of course, shout out to him. Go on YouTube and look him up or see on my description. I'm going to have the link for him there. And yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna move on and we're going to see how much damage we can actually do with this bad boy. We're going to go with Fast Oxlots. And we're going to pick... Chloe never really gets picked, so we can pick it last. Doesn't really matter too much, but we are gonna pick DJ Basar, I think. Maybe Horado. Let's do Horado. I do need an attack buffer to deal maximum damage, so let's just bring up Horado. I'm also gonna do Sinful Angelica. That's something. Yeah, I want to do that. Hey, it's gonna be a fight for first turn, which is never very good for showcasing, but hopefully we outspeed. All right, let's go for her. And now we go for Pavel. My Pavel is a bit faster now because I put him on the speed boots that my Blingo had, just so I could draft him. So let's do that, and let's last pick our good old Chloe. I don't think a lot of people are going to think Chloe's that dangerous, so let's bank on that, I think. So let's see. Oh, a Ruel, the classic test. Oxlots is down, but we still have attack buff and speed buff. I don't know if we can take a turn, but honestly I think we can, mostly because of Pavel. So I think we're going to be okay. As long as I just snipe the Charles or snipe someone like that, I can just easily do this, I believe. Because Sashithans is going to allow us to get the turn, because we're only 180 speed, so that's not very fast. Let's try to see if we can actually still combo off of this. Okay. Pavel is a bit faster than I expected, which is not amazing. But they are also slower than I expected, so it's also okay. Alright, I also don't want to use my... Why am I saying so much also? I don't want to use S2 just because it's going to kill the RB and we're going to get wrecked for it. But this Charles is pretty squishy, so we're actually going to go for him. Target down. Mission complete. Let's go for that. I know we're going to... I know we're gonna die in the end, okay? I know that this is just gonna be death, right? Because we could go for RB right here. Actually, we're gonna go for RB right here. There's no point of throwing a match just because I want to showcase her damage, right? I don't think so. Let's just go for RB and see how much damage we can do to an RB. That could be good, right? Alright, Soulburn, Chloe boy. And that is 46k, no defense break. Seems balanced. I mean, she can't really do anything. We're just going to go for this. Pavel's about to take a second turn after this as well. She's going to be really good. The double idol shear was not very required to say, but it's still fine. Because Pavel's going to do AoE. And then Chloe's just going to finish it off, I think. There you go. Pavel is still going to go. How much damage can Pavel do? I don't know. I would say that is enough damage. I'm pretty sure Magic Nail just kills her. There you go. 13k Magic Nail, because why not? And that's basically it. That's the first fight. Let's have more of those. That was pretty fun. Here we go, next opponent. Alright, we're gonna go straight into this. I'm gonna skip the draft. I'm probably gonna keep the draft the same because it turned out to work pretty well. So as long as the Oxlots doesn't get banned, it's still gonna be a very good bait. And I'm pretty sure I can just push him up and that's gonna solve all my issues right there. So yeah, let's skip this draft. Here we go, here's the draft. My Pavel gets banned, so Chloe's gonna be the solo DPS here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this one. Pretty sure. I don't think there's a chance that we don't lose this one. But I still want to try to nuke a an F Ceci just like that. I kind of want to try it. I want to nuke this F Ceci right here.
Should I fight like lots?
All right, let's do it. Let's boost up the Chloe. All right, should I go for the backline? I know that's gonna do a lot of damage to F Ceci, but I don't think it's enough. So I'm just gonna ignore everything. I just want to see damage. I want to see damage. Let's see if I can nuke a F Ceci down. That would be a correct. I didn't even see the last amount of damage because the number disappeared at 24. But still, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. To take another's life. All right. If I was to build a setup around this, I'm pretty sure I would have to set up a defense breaker, so I don't have to rely on soul burning. So I'm still thinking what I'm going to change in the draft. This one's basically GG. I'm going to give it up because Immortality is going to be annoying to deal with. But yeah, against comps with a lot of DPSs, she's not going to do that much. But the F Ceci got easily nuked. No, there was not even an issue about it. So that's still pretty good. So let's keep the draft, but take Oxlots out and put some more utility in there, just to make sure we can actually do some more stuff. All right. So let's do that. Here we go. Here's the other draft. We lost one AoE DPS, but this is going to be yet another test. We're going to see if we can kill a Rylet through a mischance with her. She's not going to have attack buff on this round, though. So that's going to change a lot of stuff, right? But at the same time, I still want to try it. It looks fun. Right. Or do I go for the SSB instead? Because we're not going to have attack buff this time. It's kind of pointless to go for the Rylet. But then again, that wouldn't be any testing, would it? Let's see if we can land any defense breaks here. Okay. No worthwhile defense breaks. If I landed a defense break on this SSB, I would probably try. But I'm just going to go Soul Burn, no attack buff into that Rylet, just to see how much damage it actually goes through a miss. That's a good amount of damage, actually. That is actually a good amount of damage. If she had attack buff, that would be easily a 9k. So that's not bad at all. So we're going to quit this match again. And now we're going to properly set up a team. Here we go. Here's the next draft for next fight. I'm excited about having a Maid Chloe in there. But I'm not very excited about RB everywhere. Which normally is not an issue for me. But today with this test, RB will never allow me to win a fight. Because Chloe just can't deal with him. But this is still okay, because we are still going to go through a Maid Chloe this time. Alright, let's see if we can kill a Maid Chloe through shield. Let's see it. We could not! So if there's Aureus, if there's shields from F Ceci, she doesn't do miracles. All right, so we thought we thought maybe Chloe would be the miracle worker, but no, she can be stopped by all that. she is 18k HP, but still, that doesn't really change the fact that, yeah, you can't really break through a shield from F-Sassy with a 27k HP F-Sassy too, which is not the most squishy. But yeah, that's basically it for the test. We're gonna call it quits there. Today is more of a test type video, more than actually showcasing her in PvP, because I just don't have the setup for it. And honestly, if I had to set her up for PvP, I would probably put her on full Blingo damage, or full Blingo gear. I mean, let's see it. Where is she? I would probably run her like this, with different boots. I would go with Blingo boots for sure, because Blingo boots are going to allow her to be a bit more sufficient. So she would lose a lot on attack, but I'm pretty sure that's still enough damage to deal with a lot of stuff, but she would be 213 speed, which would make her a lot better to use as just a solo unit. But for right now, because I like to set up with a lot of units, she just doesn't do enough, right? So yeah, that's the conclusion I take. She's really strong. Like we hit the Wyvern for 122k damage. That's so much. It's insane. But yeah, I won't be using her. She's just fun. She's just fun to use. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that showcase. I enjoyed it as well. Like those numbers are not very easy to see. Hitting an RB for 43k without defense break. All those things are very, very cool. And yeah, maybe I'll just go into arena right now, and I'll try to find a setup where I have attack buff and the enemy has defense break. I'm going to do that right now, so give me a second. Alright, here we go. We have tons of targets to test this on, but this seems to be a fairly squishy DZ because she's pretty fast, so we're going to soul burn attack buff onto a defense broken DZ. Let's see what type of damage we expect there. Let's see it. And that is a 72k. By the way, I also reminded myself of something. She is still on Daydream Joker, which for me, it's not bit of an issue. Like I don't think she would have done much more with Portrait. Maybe she would. I don't know. But that's still a pretty cool test. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I just want to have some fun in arena, in World Arena, and test out Ice Chloe because, well, she's Molagord, so why not put a full DPS set on her? Sounds really fun. And let's see if we can actually do a lot of damage with Magic Nail. That is actually a very good amount of damage. I'm not gonna lie, because she's defense buffed and broken, so it's basically defense buff. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I sure did. And yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.